Hello traders, welcome to the stream. It's May 2nd. It's Thursday. It's earnings season. And Bitcoin has, well, the buyers, the market participants have defended 57,500, 58,372 again. Second day in a row now. Which is a really important level because, you know, looking left below that, there is nothing that makes sense until 52,777 or lower. So rejoice and bask in the glory of the day, where we may not have it tomorrow. That's the line in the sand for everyone. Until you talk about, what is it, 8 to 10% lower prices if we fall below that. Well, 9% downside up to 12% downside on Bitcoin if the buyers can't defend this level. So, yeah, this is at a level where, you know, like we talked about this Japanese candlestick reversal yesterday. It looks like manifested into some higher prices now, but you just don't know. I mean, doesn't really have the legs for. Are we gonna make higher highs on the 4-hour? We're going to make higher highs in 64,200, 65,000. Then we're going to break the 200 moving average. Then we're going to break above the high from April 22nd at 67,000. There's a lot of work to be done. I mean, there's just so much. Until I can feel like exceptional about this. But, and you know, your negative momentum still building. RSI is still below 40. But 12-hour, I mean, maybe not on Bitcoin, but 12-hour is starting to look pretty interesting on some assets and some altcoins. All right, look at the 12-hour here on Bitcoin. Tested that 200 simple moving average today, and that's pretty much the highs of the day. Yeah, not too much. I mean, we want more than before. We want higher lows locally and stuff like that, but you're safe until this level breaks, right? 57.5. Okay, we're safe for now. It does look a little scary, but a lot of times it does look scary before major markups. Very, very scary. Late January, very scary. Like what? Support's broken, catch and follow through, falling below the 200 moving average. Then the engulfing candle back above it. Then you rally back above 42K and things started looking a little less crazy, a little less scary. It was really scary back in March of 2023, right? You put in a low and a higher high, then a lower low than the previous low, but it was a bullish back test of the 2020 cycle, the 2017 cycle top. Became support after being broken again. So there are times, I mean, where legit there's no edge. Bitcoin's making a lower low locally, wiping out stop losses, and then V-shapes. Huge violent recoveries. Saw that again a couple times. So could be like that again. Earnings season going on. Apple after hours up 7%. Highest trading at its highest price after hours since Valentine's Day. So you just don't know. It looked terrible. It looked like garbage technically, but it doesn't matter when earnings are on deck. Kryptonite of any sort of discernible price action lately. Okay. Yeah, I'm early. Just that's sometimes it'd be like that, man. I got a life, you know. Can't always be going live at 7 Eastern. Okay, but as long as I'm going live, that's what matters most, right? I could just be like, oh, I can't go live at the normal time. Well, I guess I won't live stream at all. So we're just here doing the updates, business streams, okay? They are business until the hype returns. Drink our Pellegrinos and our coffees. 4 days in a row with the trainer. My body is destroyed, okay? I need a couple sensu beans. Of course.
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Well, they're at 0.8%. The buyers are attempting to hold the level. Could be confirmation low. But oscillators not quite where we want them to be on the daily. Maybe the 12 hour. I'm going to look at the 12 hour. From a low to the slightly lower low on the close. I mean, it's starting to look shape up okay. All right, this is for the daily. So a low and then the lower low. I mean, you could start saying 12-hour bullish evidence is developing here and across the crypto market. There are a lot of altcoins showing the same stuff. So it doesn't look as great here as it would be on some of these alts that we will take a gander at today. But that's it, man. The buyers are trying to defend a level because below this level is a ton of downside, just like Bitcoin. 57.5, 10 to 12% downside. Ethereum below 2,900. Got 17% downside potential, which makes sense. If Bitcoin goes down, 8 to 12%, yeah, Ethereum's going down 17% for sure, like the altcoins would too. That's how it goes. So yeah, for now, fine like a fruit fly on ETH. Okay. BNB. Remember, BNB was performing better than Bitcoin lately. Better than every high market cap altcoin or any crypto. BNB was number one. And it's only, it's flat today, down 0.121%. In the middle of two levels. And that's it. Just sitting sideways. Almost triple topping. My God, dude, right? 3 times the market participants attempted to test this high from mid-March and they failed. They made lower highs. So that means it's over. It's not over till 500 breaks. Below 500, tons of downside, but you're not even coming close to testing it. So it's just interesting. Sideways. And it's been that way for 6 weeks. Okay, BNB and Solana actually, let me show you here. If you're tuned in, thank you for being here for the early stream. Kills for a living. How am I not live on Kick? You're literally typing to me live on Kick. Oh, no love on Kick. Well, yeah, sure. So for the sake of getting rid of, just for simplifying, got rid of that channel because it was kind of violated. But again, I'm more interested in horizontal line support resistance, especially if we're talking about trading, managing risk and all that. And as you can see here, something pretty incredible is developing on Sol, and it's taken a long time. It's taken like 6 weeks for this to the magic. Well, I mean, it's not even the 12-hour. Bitcoin's not showing this. BNB, Ethereum, XRP, none of these high market cap cryptos are showing pretty discernible bullish divergence with a local confirmation low at a key inflection point. Ethereum kind of, but the oscillators do not look as good. This looks incredible. Look, here's a low on price. Here's the same low on price, if not slightly lower on the close, right? And at the inflection point from history, being defended by buyers. So if we're talking about a framework, it's here. Like, you're in a long, well-established uptrend. Yeah, it could have been deeper. There could be a deeper retrace, 200 moving average 104. I mean, yeah, I really would like $90 Solana, like from this low to this high. That's an 886 for real. That's an M shape completing. I think there would be better value. Better value on Solana between $90 and $94. But do we ignore the bullish divergence developing on not just one oscillator, but both the RSI and the MACD histogram, the exhaustion, the seller exhaustion, and it's very interesting. Okay, so either way, we don't act like just because it's right. The variables are showing what we want for a setup. It doesn't mean we know where an asset's going next, right? We don't have that mentality, Mark Douglas principles, methodology. So one thing we do know is just like, okay, this increases our probability from a 50% chance to, maybe 60% chance that there will be a more significant rally, because we're looking and identifying not the first low, but the second low, the confirmation low. And we're identifying this confirmation low at a level from history where there has been big reversals. So that is how you're able to manage risk appropriately, where you have a stop loss set up strategically, maybe around 118, a little lower, and you let this thing ride with max upside. I don't think it would be equitable of a trade until it ran to maybe 190, 3-to-1. You got to have that, right? So just saying, I'm not making calls or saying like, oh yeah, dude, I know, man, we're going up next. Like, I'm just saying, like, the variables you look for upside are showing here, and they're not showing on the other alts. And then you go to the 12-hour and it looks kind of even better, even more beautiful, where you've got a low, then you got a lower low. Like, it's a dragon. You have like a freaking full-on, discernible, undeniable bullish dragon going on. And bullish engulfing back up at the level, the divergence on the second foot. You know, you can get things like this, even if it's gonna play out. It might take a while. You can get that, the Momo shift. That's certainly what we saw in late January on many different altcoins. Even some trade setups played out, right? They rally it and then you pull back. Or we could be like the Dow Jones, where it just never does this and just goes. Or obviously it could fail, and if it fails, you know, if someone was managing the risk appropriately with stop losses, you're not losing much. And when you're getting stopped out, I don't think you want to own Solana after the stop loss triggers, because I think $90 will be the target. A lot of downside. So there you have it. One worth talking about for more than like a minute, because, right? Compelling. Okay. All right. Fletchy, I don't know if that's a compliment or a slight at this point, right? But thanks for watching on Kick, man. I don't think anyone's watching on Twitch today. Okay, Solana, hype in the chat. Maybe hype in the chat, maybe not. We don't act like we know. Okay, we can go to, I guess, XRP. Cool, dude. Hey, bro, it's XRP. I mean, look, dude, they're working on, you know, defending the level. Like you're at a level where you could certainly. I'm just saying, objectively speaking here, you could set up a stop loss strategically if you wanted. If you were Alex Cobb, or you were indoctrinated into the XRP cult, and you also kind of like swing trading and risk management, you're kind of at an interesting level for that. You kind of are. Just like, what, you would just stop loss below 47 cents this low and let it ride. But again, like, if Solana looks the way it does and XRP looks how it does, I'm just going Solana all day. I would just take Solana. I'm not taking XRP based on history. Whew. Okay, there you go. I mean, so Bitcoin's attempting to defend, the buyers are attempting to defend a key level. Ethereum, they're attempting to defend a key level. Solana attempting to defend a key level. BNB not really, but just so elevated up there, range bound. And here's XRP. The buyers are trying to defend a key level. So there are some commonalities amongst the larger market cap cryptos on their respective charts, each one, right? Okay. And so then we can just be like, hey, Jonathan, how you doing, man? Did you survive the Bitcoin correction?
I like turtles.
There's bears out here.
All right, here it is. Pretty sexy. I mean, ish. I mean, it's sexy as in we have a parallel channel tool plotted with anchor points 1 and 2 and 3. All right, having the 3 anchor points like that. And you get another test. And now we have another one. The buyers are attempting to defend the demand line of an asset that's in some sort of short-term, mid-term downtrend, right? Lower highs, lower lows. So this would possibly be considered oversold in the correction, right? The trend, long-term trend up, and then your correction's ongoing. So this is how dragons form. So you would think, hey, here's the low, here's the slightly lower low. Maybe we have See, you don't have it. You do not have what you're looking for yet on total market cap. That's okay. And some individual coins are showing some nice stuff. It's just the negative momentum still building here. This thing could just roll over tomorrow and break through and head on down to 1.8, and I'm not going to be that surprised either. But yeah, if like a pivot began here, you certainly would start getting bullish divergence on the daily. It's just too early. Maybe we go to the 12-hour. I've not looked at the 12-hour. 12-hour is starting to show. I mean, look, here's a low, and here's the lower low on price, certainly. And you have lower levels of negative momentum, so that could certainly imply that there is some divergence going on. And those can, like, you know, whatever. They can manifest into waves, you know, that take us up to the top. But just, it's so early right now, right? I mean, my God, it's like a couple days removed. A day and a half removed from the lowest price we've seen in 2 freaking months. Okay, all right. I mean, we like look at the Apple chart, these earning stocks, but I do want to like show you kind of some interesting stuff on some of these alts. And starting with like WRX, which no one cares about this garbage, right? It's a joke. It's crap. It's whatever. If it goes lower, who cares? Because it's WRX and provides nothing to the world of value. It's just an S-coin beanie baby, as almost literally all of them are. Okay, so if you have that mentality, all of these are jokes. But we're using the framework to manage our risk appropriately for a setup. Okay, fine. Well, look here. Listen.
Look here. Look, listen.
Well, there's this high from March 2020. This high from August 2020. It's been resistance. It's been support. It is being regarded as support locally for the second time now. As one time, buyers defended in mid-April, 200 moving average as well. And here is the second test. So market participants trying to put in a confirmation low at a level where, one, if they wanted, they could have a strategic stop loss set up below this level with max upside potential. Well, look at that, chat. You see it? Here's a low on price. Here's the same low on price at the inflection point. Divergence, bullish divergence. And they're breaking the price back above the 200 moving average today. So these are things, this is how it starts. I mean, you have to understand that can be all it takes. Filecoin. There was no difference back in late January for this trade setup that was published that played out brilliantly. 3 targets, all of them got hit. You see an asset in a long-term uptrend. And these market participants, they test level once. Then they test it twice. And then I think it was a 12-hour maybe. Hey, dude, chat, I'm just saying, look, here's that $5, 1 and 2. And then you have on the second low, here's one low, here's the second low. It's about the same. Almost inexistent negative momentum. Look, here's a low, and here's about the same low. And dang, man, you got higher levels, relative strength. There was no difference from that to what I just showed you on WRX. But here's the thing, though it did play out. No one ever acted like they knew where this thing was going next. We're just looking for the variables, looking for the recognizable patterns everyone else around the world's looking for. And speaking of Filecoin, could be a trade setup worthy. No joke. I mean, can someone tell me if this is real life or is this just fantasy? We have an M shape completed. 886. Here's once and here's twice. And on the second low, the local low, the dream, like what a specimen RSI divergence would be, is when you are oversold once, then you become oversold again, but it's barely oversold. And that is it. That's the by the book, FIL, showing classic bullish divergence on the RSI on a second low. Here's an engulfing candle. And, you know, of course, MACD histogram. We'll see. Here's a low, and here's the exact same freaking low on price. And like one negative histogram wig. That's it. That's certainly diverging to me. Trend's still your friend. Just another deep value potential setup of almost 5% today. This is an active trade now. Active trade setup. If you're in the Patreon, you got the entry, you got the stop loss, you got the profit taking levels on this one. I think WRX could be published as one too. Chad, are you alive? Is this stream on? I know it's early. I know people are depressed. I don't know why. Man, you need to go work out. Okay, you need to find something to do in between the hype streams. Okay? Get some endorphin release, whatever. Because now is the time that is very, like, it legit was like from March, early March to virtually the past couple days. For that amount of time, I don't know, what's even the point of looking at these S coins? There wasn't. And now it's like, it's time to look at them. And I'm just literally telling you, there are variables that could imply upside next. Not, oh, we're going to 52-week highs or multi-year highs. I'm just saying, like, there could be a more pronounced rally if what we're identifying actually plays out. And you'd think its reliability would be good, because your trend that you're identifying the divergence in is your friend. Bullish trend, but we're identifying bullish patterns and bullish price action and bullish variables on the oscillators. You're going to have a higher reliability. So if it's got higher reliability, when they do play out, then you have a good chance of them performing well. So we're about to see the performance of the undeniable bullish divergence at the pattern completion zone of the bullish bat pattern. Okay? WNC is going over Australia, mate. Don't get bit by a Sydney funnel web or a brown snake or many other snakes, or don't step on a stonefish, or don't get stung by an irukandji jellyfish. Don't get wrecked, dude. Okay, so there are a few out there that look like this in crypto, all right? So you can pick your poison if you truly want to. I'm not sure. Let's see exactly. I'm trying to recall here. Reef's doing something interesting. Look, I mean, it's a 12-hour. You don't have to take action. You can laugh at it. You can say it's a joke. Reef is a joke, dude. Like, what it is probably a joke. No real-world value. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't make money. If it does, you're not getting any of it. No profit sharing for you being an S coin holder. But we are witnessing market participants attempt to defend an old resistance that's been here. They're attempting to defend it for the second time as support with seller exhaustion. So when that occurs, it's always easy to manage risk appropriately with a tight stop loss setup below maybe the previous low, around 1.7 pennies, with maximum upside potential. So I'm not telling you I know that this is going to go higher. I'm just telling you this is exactly what assets look like before they go higher. Right? You're like, market participants around the world are seeing this. They're witnessing, dang, man. One time, I don't really know. Second time, dang. That might be it. All right. No different than the Altcoin setup from late January. So we'll see. It's been again like 6 weeks since I've been able to even say anything to y'all about S coins. I've just been kind of skipping on. Let's look at oil stocks and gold and cocoa futures, because sorry, there's just nothing there. But maybe there's something going on now on the S coins. Like, look at this. Like DFYN. This is unreal. Let me show you on the daily. It's unreal. It's like, what the? So an M shape, an informal M shape, 1, and then 2. But is this level real or is it, oh, that's so effing real? So you got to wonder if it's going to turn into a rally. Premier Hip Hop, join the Discord. There's an educational resources tab that will answer that question for you far better than I can right now. Join Discord. It's free to join the Discord. You just join it, and then wow, educational resource tab. You click on it, then boom, source material of many different books you want, YouTube videos, all kinds of things in there. So that's a great way to get started. Okay. Engine's got its old M shape. Close enough to an inflection point. It's freaking wild, man. This is the daily.
Matthew B tipped $25. DLX weekly please sir. It closed at its highest price 2024 today. My dad works there and can't believe it, ha ha ha.
Matthew B, thanks for the 25. Well, did you show him the inverse head and shoulders of Kang's? Because he would certainly believe it if he saw that pattern, right? Thank you, dude, for the $25 contribution. That might be the only contribution that we received today. So thank you, dude. And thank you for that. Thank you for the yes. Much love. Oh, our thumbnail is finished. Let's change that out real quick. Oh, I like that. Jordan Belfort as Leo DiCaprio. Nice. Earnings thumb. All right. Excuse me. Here he is. Boom. All right. Nice. Thank you, Caitlin. Okay, so Engine, another one where like you think about like deep value perceived areas, kind of local confirmations, M shapes completing. I mean, this is what you want, man. We're here right now, and no one gives an F. It's 6:18 Eastern. It's the golden retrace at this current 60-second moment. 6:18, and we're looking at Engine Coin. Potential type 2 return of a bullish harmonic, Gartley 886. Very close to a major inflection point, but a slightly higher low. And then kind of diverging on the daily, RSI. And definitely on the 12-hour. Like, this doesn't mean it's certainly going to go up, but this is exactly what assets look like before they go berserk. They go up way higher. That's all I can do is tell you as a streamer, man. Like, pay attention. And then if it does play out, say, dang, man. Thanks, Ray. You come back and be like, hey, man, thanks. I will continue watching the stream because this is pretty cool, man. This is some magic stuff. We've been waiting on this crap for a long time. Look at the divergence on the 12-hour. Stupidly good. The low, the slightly lower low. Undeniable. MACD histogram, and you got the dream RSI divergence where it's just nicking oversold. It's very rare you get these moments in time where it just be like that right now. Or dang, man, I could go long like today and set up my stop loss. You probably need to be pretty loose. I don't know, 22 cents. But if you're setting the stop loss below those levels, I mean, do you really want to own Engine Coin below 24 cents, 23.5 cents? I don't think you do. It's such a freaking real level. But the sellers are failing to test it again. There could be too much demand. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page right now because the people watching right now are super real ones. Whoever you are, if you're listening, the audio waves are hitting your eardrums right now, my voice to your ears, you're a real one. Don't forget this day, a day like this, where it's been dead for 6 weeks, no opportunity in crypto, and all of a sudden it might be presenting itself. That's it. Womp, womp, womp. Sound waves, womp. They're all hitting your eardrums. Wow. Okay, so I think there are probably some other ones out there like Engine, Filecoin. What would it be? We can just scan a little bit. I mean, dang, dude, like Loop Ring is super beaten down, probably completed M shapes, like 100% retrace. It's not really at a key level. Nah, see, there are ones that are just better than others. ETC, dude, ETC's oh my God. Do you see this? Like, look, we know the level's so real. It's been covered for years. The level of all levels from 2017, $22.50 to $24. They changed the trend on this. It's like uptrend now. And now this level that was tested back in January, and that was the entry of a trade setup, you know, virtually hit 2 targets. Now we're back to that entry, but it's even better. Now it's like, look how they're testing the 200 moving average, the demand
doing
line
my
here,
scans and come across Degen,
the ice
USD,
line.
12 hour, on Coinex. Newer to harmonics but do I see potential bullish divergence, a dragon, an A bullish godly with A type 2? Thank you, sir.
Shieldwave, thank you for the $21.11. Thank you, dudes. We will lurk it. We will lurk. We'll look at that. Thank you, dude. I don't know. I mean, like, it doesn't sound far-fetched if it's doing what a lot of the other ones are. These ones are doing, like, right? So yeah, it could be close enough to a level where someone could strategize an entry and a stop loss with max upside potential. Because anything above $24 long enough equals $36 to $40+. So yeah, someone could just, if they really wanted, they could try. Like, I think, you know, down here, see, you'd have to be, see, you get 3 to 1. If you're just entering now on maybe a confirmation low, the oscillators don't really look that great, really, just being real. Some of the altcoins, other altcoins have better looking oscillators than this. But, you know, you get it, you're just at a point where, okay, if it takes out that low, then yeah, we're screwed, it failed. But look at the price action. 200, horizontal line support resistance, and then the demand line all confluent with each other right there. And buyers trying to defend it. So it's like, this is the actionable level. If someone has the stones to swing trade, they're trying to take longs at supports. Okay, so everyone's scared S-less right now in crypto, right? We're going way lower. Yeah, maybe we are. But at least someone could take a chance and take on minimal losses if we do go lower. But if we don't, this is where the party begins again, recommences. Nice accent. I didn't know I had an accent. Chad, do I have an accent? Could be real news, could be fake news. We'll find out. ETC. Okay, so just algo. Let's look at algo. Oh my. Dude, it's like, this is kind of ridiculous. I mean, are you kidding? Are they really trying to do this? And it's not my opinion. These gray lines, these gray
Andrews
levels
looks similar to these. 157.48031496 Doge.
Render, thank you for, oh, sorry, not Render. Rob Render, thanks for the nearly $21 of Dogecoin. Super exotic crypto contribution. Thank you, dude. We will certainly take a gander. Much love, man. Okay. But just right now, I think you, Rob, would also be very interested in looking at algo, because now I'm like, this is my first time looking at it today, and it's stupid. Look, there is a undeniable level from history, okay? I'm showing you the proof. This isn't Man Bun University, okay? We're going to go back and be like, I'm showing the work. The 2019 level where a huge reversal occurred, and then a springback test where they violated it, then it was recaptured and reconfirmed. And once it was reconfirmed in April 2020, it was gone. It was to moon. All right, and then it like reacted in December 2022 in the bear trend, a huge rally before going way lower and finally breaking. But here we are again at this same level, and no candle closes below it. Yeah, a couple wicks here. I mean, a bunch of wicks, right? Testing it, but Look at that perfect touch. And potential little bullish pin bar there too. Oscillator's not really looking as good as a couple of these other ones, but that just, it's easy to manage risk. Well, the stop loss below that key level from history from 2019, right? And it would max upside. I don't think you would, if you were entering now and a stop loss around 15.8 cents, minimum targets 27.5 to 28.6 cents. So something like just, you know, we're spitballing here. Something like this and that. I mean, it's simple. 3.85 to 1. Thank you, Patrick. No music. Literally, the music just stopped seconds ago. We got 41-minute uptime. We've had music the whole time. That is just a simple way to size up algo. If you were so inclined. Remember, we don't know if this will succeed. We just know
High value stream today.
patterns.
Cheers.
Inflection points. Cat no banana. Who wants a cat with no banana? I thought the stream was all about cats with bananas or cats in banana suits. You're kind of like contradicting cat banana suit, right? 317 to 1. I mean, and you can be a little looser on the stop if you really want it. I don't think you need to. I don't know if you really want to own the asset below that level. It's just in case Bitcoin freaks out. I mean, you could do it like that, and your second target could just be A. You know, the harmonic, it'd be like that, and the third target would be up here, like the highest high, because the trend continues, because the trend is your friend now. You're in an uptrend. People are forgetting. I think people just like these sell-offs, these 88% retraces from the previous discernible swing lows make everyone that don't really care or know about trend analysis, they just become complacent and they quit. And they think it's all over, and it's like, how is it over? Like there hasn't been a lower low on this asset yet, and you could just have it like this. Like it's not a bad idea, even if it fails. You can't. This is what swing trading is, man. Okay. Well, Crypto Juggle, it's been 6 weeks, and I haven't been able to do this. I've legit just been like, okay, hands behind back, and we just you can get a little excited when opportunity presents itself at this current time. Okay, that's the way to do it. You could be even looser if you wanted, or you could wait. I guess you could wait, but dang, man, they just back tested. And if it gets stopped out, you understand you're stopped out below a level that you don't want to own Algorand if it falls below that level anyway, because the downside potential, I think you could be seeing like 10 cents. This is the level of all levels on Algo, just like Ethereum Classics, at the level, testing for the second time locally, the level of all levels in the chart. So I guess I could publish this. I mean, it just, you don't have the oscillators working for you on this one, like some of the other ones. Again, so like you don't have to take action on this. So we know trend analysis. It's an uptrend, long-term uptrend. Higher highs, higher lows. Harmonic pattern, sure. Technical indicators, spring back test, price action favorably correlating to the ice line from a very long time ago, and it was proven. Like you saw it. I showed it on stream. If it fails, it fails. Ivan S coin, Drogo, I don't know. Okay, something like that.
Hey Ray of Go, thoughts?
Scott NYC, thanks for the 1999 contribution, man. We will look at that, sure. What happened? Did you change it? And there's just more, I'm sure, that are going to look somewhat similar. Then there are a lot that really aren't like this. Like, you know, just is Theta doing something? Nah, see, Theta's like trying to put in a second low kind of randomly, though. It's not at a support from history. And it's like, okay, like it might rally here because others rally, but it's hard to manage risk when it's in between levels. So you're looking for confirmation lows to occur at the levels. And stars have to align. Certainly. All right. Kind of crypto stream because we haven't been able to really have much of a big crypto stream because there's not been much opportunity. And now we'd have opportunity. What was first request? It was Matthew Bay. He wants to see Deluxe, which literally the most incredible inverse head and shoulders in the entire stock market on the weekly. And his balls are the one he works with. Can't believe it. Here it is, chat. This is a trade setup. This is a position trade setup where you might be holding it for a year. Yep. Sorry. Because it's a weekly. But yeah, you are, sir. You're highest. Working on the. Yeah, that was tomorrow. It'll be the highest weekly candle close since August 2022. You're talking about multi-year highs almost, right? Trading that higher low. That's partial decline stuff. Whatever. Breakout watch, mega breakout watch on Deluxe, and measured move 2942. This is a dream. This is something that almost never happens on a chart. It's never this clean. You could scan through 1,000 charts and you will find one like this, maybe two. So Matthew B, here it is. Use patience. You continue owning the asset and wait for targets. It could go a heck of a lot higher than 2942 at some point. Wow, man. Good to see chat is dead as ever. Thank you for the 1 chat per minute. People never gonna learn, man. And then everyone's gonna come back. What happens is all these harmonics are playing out and it starts rallying. Bitcoin rallies too to 63,588 or whatever. And people come back. They're like, oh, what do we do, man? And it's like, I'm gonna laugh at you. Or not you, but the people that aren't here, whatever. Okay. Just okay, Deluxe, business as usual, but finally starting to pay off a little bit, yeah? Thanks again, Matthew Bay, for the 25. That's a large contribution of the day. Okay, DGen to the US dollar. Oh my God, dude. James, correct. These are the times one wants to be watching the stream, yes. If they care about, again, actionable entries with the ability to manage risk optimally with maximum upside potential, these are the times. You really want to look at DGen, where? CoinEx, I'm on CoinEx. You want to look at the 12 hour, okay. All right, some of y'all in the chat. Yeah, no, we talked about Aapl being up nearly 7%, yep. So I look at this and say inferior technically to many other assets that we've already looked at on stream today. Is there really an inflection point? How can you even say this is an inflection point? It's not tried and true. It's just one time a pivot, and the price didn't even test that. To me, I'd be wanting an asset to be going way deeper. I'd want to see DGen price go to at least, what just happened? I'd like it to go to at least 6.6 tenths of 1 cent. You'd get an M shape completing, a deeper retrace, back test of a level that at least is real from February. But yeah, dude, maybe this local low, maybe this candle high close and this low here is real, but they're testing it as resistance. They're not really breaking it. I mean, maybe there's divergence on the MACD histogram, but the RSI certainly not. It'd be bearish convergence. Again, man, like it could rally, right? Okay, cool. But there are better setups, and we just looked at a few of them on stream today. Those are superior to this.
Thoughts
and
on
that's
MSFT
okay.
and
Still
Amazon?
rally. Joel, thank you, dude, for the 5. Well, they were great setups at times, but now they're just, you know, mega cap tech stocks that could continue to rise, but there's no way to really strategize. I don't think there's any structures right now that make sense for risk management. There's no value perceived or value perception on them either because they're so high. But at one time, Amazon was an incredible trade setup. Microsoft, more recently than Amazon, had an incredible bullish dragon that went berserk and we went to all-time highs. But now, like, it's just, you got to think about the comet, right? Halley's Comet. It comes around Earth every 25 years.
Anonymous
That
tip
one, not
$25. Appreciate the TA hype for DLX. Now let's do my baby haha. EWD daily. I stayed patient and bought it $2.
Anonymous, we don't know who you are. But thank you for the 25. I got an inclination it's Matthew B. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I think you did. We'll look at Energy Web Token Connect, okay? That was like breaking supports. Yeah. I think I was chasing tornadoes. My alerts were going off on that one. So, it's whatever. It could hold. It could rally. It could be a drag. And all right, just better ones. Better ones out there. Don't care. It could rally, though. I'm not saying it can't go up. All right. Next one was, thanks again, Chillwave. Rob wants render Rob. This one was a high flyer. Yep. This one's good. This one, nice one, Rob. Very nice one. Okay, so you got an asset and a mega uptrend performing better than most. And now you've got that type of behavior where they're trying once and they're trying twice. You might be diverging a little bit, but it's all about 750. Okay, so I'm just showing you here. Look left. All right, want the candle close right here. And then the wick. So this is like the zone, the all-time high inflection zone, right? You want the price of render to be trading above that. You're not currently, but you're very close. Very, very close. Could be, I mean, like, you know, see there. It's kind of like a shark. I mean, it is a shark. If you anchor March 5th as the next point, it is a shark. And it's an 886 shark. It's a completed freaking M shape in a kind of weird way. 886, right? 90, you know, went lower, but there's your shark. They're trying to type to it. Kind of trying to type 2 here. Like 1 and then 2. It's a super high flyer. So anytime you're trying to trade something up here, like you're normally looking for more discernible 886s, where you're talking about anchoring this is the low to high, 886s down here would certainly be better. But maybe it's in another world where it's so good, it's such a good performer, that this is all you're getting. So, I mean, I guess if you want, stop loss right below 683, 84. I mean, that might be it, man. I don't know if you really want to own it below 750. Because that's the big level here. If they take that out, man, you could be back up to $13. No joke, man. So have your alert set up at least on render above the 200 simple moving average. So about $8.11. You have that beep set up. That's a big breakout ongoing. It could be. But at the same time, like the context is kind of weird for the harmonic. A deeper retrace could be like $4 could be awesome. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Okay? Rob, I think you get what I'm saying. Thanks for the Dogecoin contribution. Scott wants AVGO. Broadcom, they reported today, didn't they? No, that was Qualcomm. Sorry, Broadcom, Qualcomm. I don't know, man. I was just kind of had it like a channel, and looks like it broke the channel, and it's not really looking great. So if that's broken, and now you're making a high, a lower high, and then the lowest high, classic distribution maybe. Did they report? When do they report? I mean, it'll be a while, right? So June. Okay, so you don't have to worry about bullcrap earnings. Looks like they got a base here. I just don't really like. It's almost like Bitcoin, where they put in a high and then they attempted a rally. Obviously, like this high, all this here is like another high, and now we've got a third high, and it's lower. It's like someone is quietly, subtly offloading their position, and if 1200 breaks, that's where I think you could have a pretty significant downside. But for now, they're trading it above, so no damage until that level's broken. Okay, so that's just the line in the sand. I don't know if it doesn't really look great for higher prices with the distribution. Certainly could continue because the trend is so bullish. Like, good luck calling tops, man. Because look, I mean, it looked kind of looked not so great here. It could have been bad too and kept going. I'm just saying, like, if you're an owner of AVGO, that might be the level to kind of say, I don't know if I want to cut my losses tight and early before more downside potential, which I think the target would be like 1,044 below that, which is that support near the 200 moving average in 12 hour. I don't know really. So you're paying premium, right? Premium is when you're got an assets and you're all-time highs. Yep. Like all-time highs of all-time highs. My God, dude. Yep. No value up here. Just some distribution. Okay, that's AVGO. That's my thoughts. Okay, let's go to EWT, Energy Web Token, S-Coin. Unless he wants Taiwan MSCI ETF. Anonymous, you want to speak up before I look at Energy Web Token? I don't know. Anonymous is anonymous, so let's just look at EWT, not Energy Web Token for a second. It's up, man. Wow. Reaccumulation on MSCI Taiwan ETF. Do EWT? Yeah, dude, you saying do EWT isn't helpful. We're looking at EWT, but it might be the wrong one. But this does look like they're reaccumulating. It's like the schematic one of Wyckoff reaccumulation right here. All the higher lows and this low. Yeah, man, looks kind of good. Kind of looks kind of like for a retrace here. Take you up to the 786, 886. And like I like how this resistance back here is being regarded maybe as support. It's kind of good. Above the 200 moving average. Higher lows. Okay, well, this is not that EWT then. So, all right, must be the S coin. Yeah, here we go. All right, yeah, EWT. Yep, this is my alerts were going off. I'm like, what's going on with EWT? And it's like, God, but they got it. They recaptured 229. Anything above 229, it's like, okay. Anything close enough to that level could be strategized with a tight stop loss, with max upside potential. So they got this thing at 271. Look, you're trading above the 200-day moving average. Nice back test a couple days ago.
Thanks for all the education as always, Mitch. Can you take a look at KNC? Let's get this cheddar.
Dang, Cash Money 247. Thank you for the $25 super chat. It's his first super chat ever on the stream. Thank you, man. Much love. We will certainly look at KNC. Yes. All right. So again, like all I can do is look at it. What I do like about it is think about it like this. Okay, here's the lowest low ever, but then here's a low, and here, even at the height of the FUD and the scariness, this low, maybe a little lower than this low, but it doesn't matter because these two lows are higher than this low. So whoever bought here still owns this. Composite operator of EWT, whatever, big money. There's so much of his position involved that they can't push it any lower than 170s, 180s. So you're back above the level, and again, it's all about being able to manage risk appropriately. Closer to that level, easier it is. Set up a stop below it. I think this is gonna be good. It'll be $3, 462, $5 up there eventually. Yeah, I think it actually, unironically, looks pretty good here. EWT for anonymous. Wow. Don't care what it is. It's a beanie baby. All these S coins are beanie babies in my eyes. But hey, man, if we can apply the framework from the traditional markets to this one, to this market, I'm all for it. That's the only, like, we are wading through the seas and oceans of S coins. I like my TA compass. I like using it. I think it's better than whatever a lot of other people have. This whole, I'm gonna make a call. I'm Man Bun. I'm the godfather of crypto. I'm Capo. Like, okay, yeah, you and all your followers, you can have fun. I don't care. This is what I know. This is the way I'm navigating through the crypto market. Okay. Next request was just gonna be KNC, Cash Money. Up 2.78% today, and certainly at like these levels, right, where you're pretty close to the basement levels. You're not high. You're not buying high up here. You're not buying high risk stuff on KNC right now. You're not doing anything wrong, kind of liking it. I mean, this certainly could be some sort of type 1, type 2 return of an already established bullish bat. Like, this is the type 2, and they've already tested the level, and now that there's too much demand, they're not letting sellers test it again. No help on the oscillators locally, but anything above 46 cents, 45 cents to me is good for upside. That's it. KNC, yeah, it could, someone could take action down here, and it wouldn't be like crazy. It wouldn't be like, I can't believe you're doing that, man. That's insane. You're crazy. Nah, it wouldn't be crazy. You're not off base. Liking KNC down here. Buy low, sell high. It's insane. I know. All right, we got 1 hour, 11 minutes till the daily candle close. 11 minutes till power hour. If you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button, the bell, the sub. We have now been live for 1 hour. 1 hour, dude. Sorry, I'm tired. I've gone through the gauntlet this week. Destroying my body so we can rebuild. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess we can look at like Apple after hours, dude. Again, like all these lower highs and then earnings, and it doesn't even matter, right? That's terrible. That's like the worst thing that could ever happen, and it doesn't matter when earnings come out. Kryptonite to any sort of price action that was developing, right? It's just gonna open tomorrow at 183. It's gonna open at its highest level again since Valentine's Day. Well, we'll see. It pulled back some, didn't it? Yeah, it was higher earlier. It was, yeah. Now it's gonna open at its highest level since February 27th, maybe.
Paul Weller tipped $25. Tornado chasing mayor of Greenbow. How about a look at ZRX, please? Would really like to hear a few Baba Booies on stream. Boomer sooner El Gato.
Paul Weller, thank you for the 25. I'm sorry, sir. I don't control the Baba Booies, despite popular belief. Yeah. So come on in and get your Baba Booies. Half price for the Baba Booey collection. There you go. Greenbow, Alabama. There you go. Yeah, I went by Bob Stoops' house and saw it. Took a picture of it. So look, I mean, they might open this thing trading at its old all-time high above it. Interesting, yeah. There you go, man. Saved by the freaking earnings. Apple. And then you could look at the have and then the have not. Let's look at Etsy and destroyed, right? Lowest daily candle close on Etsy since April of 2020. Multi-year lows on Etsy today. Crazy how it's like, wow, that might be a type 2 return of an M shape. Baba Booey Connect. Mesogamma was there. win 45% chance of tornadoes so I can fly back and sleep well. Yeah, just wrecked, dude. And then, but then like on the other side, what is this? HWM? Howmet Aerospace? Well, we should have just been all in on HWM, dude. I didn't even know this existed till right now. Wow. Look at that. About 15+% up another 1% after hours, all-time highs. Going parabolic. Okay, and then Corvo, the poor, getting wrecked. Yeah, they can't get it together. Looks like you're headed back to $87, $88. Pretty rough, man. Earnings, it's the king maker or the king breaker. mRNA, that had kind of been looking okay. That's, yeah, like where you were like, okay, above the 200, getting back above 103, starting to rally some, higher lows, and then boom. Highest daily candle close today since July of 2023. And a really nice close above a very real inflection zone. Wow, that's like a breakout. A breakout today. mRNA. Earnings, dude. Earnings season ongoing. What was it you wanted? Coin had, yeah, coin. Yeah, it was down, but still above 205. I think you're good. Like, yeah, down almost 3% today, but it was up 9% on the day. So what are you worried about? Look, I think this right here, I don't think you could argue. All these tests, supports, resistances, and now they broke it, and now they're attempting to hold it twice. It's almost like some of these altcoins, right? And dude, oh my God, I didn't even. Could someone tell me? I mean, I know chats did. I know we have a positive momentum drought. We have not seen positive momentum on Coinbase since March 25th, and it was a joke. But someone tell me. And it's at the place where you want to see these things occur. It's crazy.
Ex tip $25. $APT on weekly on Coinbase. High value? Love your honesty.
Thank you so much for the 25 and the confusing name. Thank you so much, dude. We will look at that. And we'll take a gander and we'll see what's up, man. I don't know. You never know till you look. We got 3 people answering. Everyone else can get wrecked, get bent. Thank you, Scuba Steve, Matthew P, Poker, and Rob. Thank you for being real. A piercing line reversal at a key inflection point and has now received follow through today and even that back test. Yeah, earnings are down, but as long as they keep the price held above 205, that piercing line will stay valid. And that could be a big reversal. And I bet if we're looking at the 12-hour, a low, the lower low, you got some sort of divergence going on. It is very similar. Maybe 4-hour. Yeah, 4-hour bullish divergence. So nice. Wow. It's a dragon maybe, but yeah, we got a supply line here, don't we? And no breach of that yet. But really nice to see some seller exhaustion, a nice daily candle close. Yeah, I wonder. It's like we don't know if it's going to continue to go to 282, 300, or whatever, but we know one could set up a stop loss below somewhere below 205, and it would be strategic because you'd be going way lower below $200. We'll look at maybe Carvana. Then we'll look at APT. No, ZRX first, and then APT. ZRX. Well, I mean, remember that time you were asking about it, and it was like, man, 886 would be better, right? Because it would take you down to inflection points, 200 moving average. It would be completing the M shape, and yeah, like it could be actionable. A little bullish reversal yesterday. Like that's the little pin bar. Someone could take a dab on this, a dabble. It's a level. It's a key level. There's a bunch of levels. There's a lot of congestion down here. So just think about what they're doing. Like you had this bottoming base get put in over a year and a half. Then the higher lows come in. Then the highest high, the big pump, and then the big old pullback to wipe out idiots, stupid FOMO joke people out of the market so they rage quit and go watch Taylor Swift and do all the other Badlands chugs, stupid crap. Oh, let's go watch the draft, bro. You catch that game last night? Good, they're all out. So now, yeah, down here at these levels, deep value perceived area and a potential, an uptrend, an established uptrend now. So, yep, these are levels, whatever. These altcoins, they're showing them. Doesn't mean it's going to certainly play out, but we're talking the deepest value areas for uptrends. Deep value perceived areas, whatever. Make of that what you will. I don't know, Jim. See, I don't know. We just don't know. Yeah, Greenbow. This is it, man. This is it. Raja Bell, Terry Arnold's interception in the Alabama LSU game was it broke the decibel record in Bryant-Denny Stadium. I was there. It was crazy. Terry Arnold's awesome, dude. Okay. Harmonics, M shapes, potential type 2s. Let's go to the 12 hour and see. Probably better. You got it. You can't even make this up. Greenbow. Oh my God. It's a dream. It's a 12 hour freaking dream. Like, it may fail. I'm not saying I know, but I'm saying this is it. This is what you want. Well, dude, I don't know if the tornado is going to touch down, but all the conditions are favorable for the tornado to touch down and go nuts. All you can do is put yourself in a position to monitor and see the tornado. And if it fails, it fails. But if it succeeds, okay, it had the variables. It had the makings of a velocity athlete. Okay, good luck. Mac the Instagram too. There it is. Okay, we'll go to APT now. Next request. Alpha Pro Tech Connect, I guess, right? Or is it an S coin? Weekly. Oh, Coinbase, so it's an S coin. All right. Looks like the AT&T logo. Aptos, they stole the logo, man. This one not as good. This one kind of murky on the retrace. Okay. Trading certainly below the key inflection point, not what you want. And you don't want to see an asset bearishly back test that level, reconfirming its validity as resistance. You don't want to see it trading below the 200 moving average. I look at this and say, I don't care. There are other ones that look far better. So it may go up, right, randomly after showing not very good things. I'm just, again, trying to apply a framework or identify a framework. And the framework is currently presenting itself on multiple altcoins, as we've shown on this stream. This one's not showing the makings of a velocity athlete. But it doesn't mean it couldn't rally because everything else potentially rallies. Yeah, Aptos, it's just... I would prefer if the asset was trading and back testing the level like 1023. Like, I would love to see an asset do this. That would make me feel a lot better about the asset. Like, the market participants are regarding what was once an old resistance as resistance for sure, as support, and then confirmed support. And then the oscillators being favorable too, showing an edge. You just don't have that right now. So it just makes it like, I'll just go with an asset that is showing me those variables that I want. So I would say whatever on Aptos. Weekly. Not good. Not what I want. Like, do you really like an asset that's certainly trading below the October 2022 old high? It was resistance. it's a bearish engulfing candle last week. No one's bidding on it. There's no real supports where you can manage your risk appropriately. There's just nothing about it that looks good, dude. Sorry. That's okay. Your Beanie Baby S coin can go up randomly on a coin flip. Yeah. I'm not talking crap about it. I'm telling you the framework that exists, it just isn't here on Aptos. Sorry. Don't get mad about it. Don't be offended. You can't make these things happen. These things happen or they don't. This one's not happening right now. Sorry. Okay. I'm sure there are other altcoins that are showing similar stuff to Engine and Filecoin, WRX, a few others. I mean, my God, CRV isn't looking like that great or anything, but can't say it's not at like the basement of all basements. This is such a freaking real level, dude. Like how many times? I mean, jeez. Still don't, I mean, I like a, there are just certainly better ones that look better than CRV right now. Like CRV, like Filecoin, Engine, whichever ones we looked at earlier, you know. Even ETC looks pretty good. But this one's here. Can't be that surprised if a little more significant rally occurs. That's true.
It's time for Power Hour.
We are in Power Hour. A few minutes. Feeling you look on the inside. Look at OXT. I mean, you got an 886. You got a potential type 2 return. I see it. You know, this crazy parabolic move kind of broke distribution, but then you got it's like 100% retrace. But you can see the M shape completed, right? And then you got 1 and then 2, and you do divergence possibly. Yeah, just context is just, it's a momentum harmonic if it's going to play out. That's about it. I want storage. Nah, storage doesn't look good at all. It'll rally like everything else if they do rally, but I just not really think doesn't look that great. I think we looked at data. Good God, TRB's up 61% now. God. This one, like, good luck on this. I guess they back tested $44 for a second time. This is what we're hoping for on all the altcoins that are showing the M shapes now. TRX was a dragon. Come on, man. Come on. Chat, there it is. The bullish pin bar. The bullish divergence on the second low. And look what they've done since then. The past couple weeks, man. Oh, dude, that's just hindsight, right, chat? That's just hindsight, bro. And then it's like, no, it's not. Sorry, you weren't here. Sorry. Sorry that it was all identified. It wasn't a dream. Bullish pin bar, there it was. And then you were pinged on it if you're in the Patreon. Whatever. Everything's fine. Fine, just fine, man. Okay. Well, I've been live for an hour and 20 minutes, and frankly, you know, I'm a mirror y'all's vibes. So Bitcoin's trying to break back into the channel. So hopefully it's a failed bearish breakdown and we could have serious consequences with the dragon. So you've been warned. You've literally been warned on some of these altcoins that some of them are actionable for longs, where one can manage their risk appropriately, strategically, and there's max upside if they don't fail. And they're showing an edge. The sellers are somewhat exhausted. That's all I can do for you, man. Okay? What do you want me to do? You want me to start dancing and, you know, like, what do you want me to do? That's about all I can do. Okay. I'll leave it to other people to do other stupid things to entertain you. All right. So y'all be good. Thanks for likes, love, support, contributions. I'll be back. Till next time. Respect the TA.
I don't want to dream the same things 1,000 times. Sometimes they talk to me about the City of Fury. Maybe I'm just looking to dream about flowers.